What's good, everybody? This is Josh,
I'm T.
I'm Miles.
and this is Culture Thoughts. Today, we're gonna have a little Q&A action. We're just gonna answer some of y'all questions, and we're gonna get straight to it.
Yep, y'all. We asked for some questions. This is just part one. If y'all want a part two, we will make sure we do a part two with better questions. We just need more involvement from the audience, which is y'all. So yeah.
For sure.
So who want to start?
We doing the same ones?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start a bit off. How do you feel about white people saying the N-word?
The N word. I feel like it just depends on who say it. Like,
Yeah.
some people, I know some people in general feel like if one can't say it, all can't say it. But I just feel like when you've grown, like, okay, again, Tommy, for example, off Power, like, you
Yeah.
know, he get passed.
Mhm.
But, like, Jake from
State
First
Farm?
Period, yeah, or State Farm, I don't know. Like, I feel like you gotta,
How about Eminem?
no.
No?
I don't
Eminem
think so.
don't?
Don't he say it, though?
I feel
I
like
feel like he do.
He definitely
No, he
said it
said-
before. But I mean, like,
I don't know. I'm really not
know.
into Eminem.
I'm
That
not
was
into him, but I
before
know
my
he's
time.
big in the
Yeah.
hip hop culture.
Yeah.
Though.
I don't know.
Um,
I mean, I feel like if you was, I
I
feel like
feel-
if you got a
yeah.
little flavor to you, you know what I'm saying, and I rock with you, then it's cool.
Yeah, you gotta be some like heavy.
Yeah.
I walk with you heavy. I say it just depends on the person for real. Cause some white people might just run with it and might start giving out N-word passes to their friends. They ain't shout that shit.
Yeah. I feel like
It
it
be
really
getting
just
crazy.
depends.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It depends. Yeah, it's like it's hard to answer. It's really controversial. I feel like. Next question. Do y'all believe relationships should be 50-50? I feel like to an extent it just depends on who you with. Like I know a lot of times with relationships, you get some girls who want somebody to just pay for everything. Like y'all going out every day, you paying for it. She hopping in the passenger seat, you paying for the gas. She want to use your Netflix. Like you paying for everything. So it really just depends. Some girls it's the complete opposite. You hopping in her car, she got her gas on full. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all going on dates. You pay for a date, she pay for it. It just really all depends. I feel like. But me personally, I don't think 50-50 be the word. I feel like it'd more so be like you doing it because you want to. You're not doing it because you know like this got to be like an even transaction. Because at the end of the day, it's like we in a relationship. We not in like a partnership or like a, like you doing this because you want to, not because you want this to be like equal in a sense.
It's out of love of your heart that
Yeah.
you know that it'll be good for you. But I'll probably say that 50-50, I really wanted to be like 70-30. Because I already want to be set.
Yeah.
And you just like an add-on. So I'll say like 70-30, and then you can probably like take care of like a little shit, but I feel like the dude should really take care of like the main stuff though.
Yeah. I feel like 50-50 is like a good idea. But like realistically, I feel like it's never I don't know. I haven't seen where it's going to totally be 50-50. I feel like it's going to be in some instances different.
Nah, I definitely heard that song.
Yeah.
Definitely heard that now. What was that?
It was just asking if anyone knew how to do like Adobe Illustrator.
Man, they stopping the podcast for that shit. Shit.
So wait, they was right about.
What?
So they sing the on air thing. So they can hit like, what did they say? This live. This is.
He's like,
we rolling with it. We keeping this in. Honestly, we keeping this in.
he was like, "Oh, are you guys actually on air?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh shoot, my bad. I was just trying to."
Say it right there. Say it right there.
He was like, "Oh, does anyone know how to do Adobe Illustrator?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." He was like, "All right, when do y'all get done?" I was like, 8-ish. He was like, "All right, cool."
That nigga not gonna do it in an hour.
He not on the door 30 minutes before this and we ain't answer. As a matter of fact, I was just left out of here to get some water. Why he ain't ask me?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
anyway, back to the 50-50 and the perfect, like that. What Josh was saying.
Yeah.
With it's nice to think about 50-50. Like like if y'all, depending on how you want to define, that's another thing. It depends on how you define 50-50. Because some people 50-50 might be okay. I pay the rent, you pay all the other bills. Because y'all know rent nowadays in Florida, you're gonna pay like $1,600 for a two bedroom, three if you lucky for real in the area. So it's like I feel like with what you define 50-50 as, it's nice to think about. It's something that, but me personally, I just feel like 50-50 just, it's too, like, it's not a thought in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be genuine. Like, that's just,
Like, we
Alright.
just build together and we grow together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the relationship going.
yeah.
All right. So, who do you think has it worse, black men or black women?
Okay. I think my perspective has changed from this. I'm going to say black men only because of the stereotype that they come with. So, not even in a relationship standpoint. It's more so like walking and down the street. Like, just because a black man has his pants sagged, he's like a thug. But if a white boy do it, he just, it's like it ain't really no context behind it. Or if a black man is rapping, he, they doing thuggish, like,
Yeah.
But if it's a white person, like, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, he for the culture.
Yeah, like this is cool, like,
Yeah.
and not to say, white people can't do that or do this, but it's just like, how come when the races are reversed, it's a different outcome, or it's a different, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like I definitely say it with that. Not saying black women don't have any issues in a sense, because it's like even with what white women wear, but in comparison to what black women wear, a black girl who's a little more thicker can be wearing some
Yeah.
shorts. And like that go all the way back to high school. I had friends who will put on the same thing. I went to a primarily white high school. Same thing a white girl wearing, and she get dress coded just because
Yeah.
same length skirt, any shorts, all that. Shirt, like, it's crazy to think about. I just feel like looking at it from the standpoint though, with the especially with a lot of police brutality now, like, just for being a black male, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Not saying it's not dangerous to be a black woman, but it's like black males is like,
They're more targeted.
Yeah,
'cause you
it's-
can really not do anything and still get filed. or something.
you gambling with your life walking out the door being a black male, because it's at any age now. Because even how they the boy who was he wasn't black, but still he was a male in the parking lot in the car, and the man, he came up to the car, he was shooting the police. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot
He's
his
at,
name.
he's at a fast food.
Yeah,
I know,
he
I
was
seen
in
that
his
video.
car.
Yeah.
He was like in a black car or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And I
I
forgot
seen
why
on
they came up
Instagram.
to him or something, but like the man just emptied the clip. Like,
Yeah,
he survived though.
Yeah, he did. He drove off. The
He
cop
was-
opened
yeah.
the door, and then he was
He's-
like, "What you doing?" He had the food like in his lap.
Yeah,
you
he
could tell, bro,
he
was-
That's
eating.
crazy.
Yeah,
And he just started shooting at us, like, put it down. And he ain't put the food down because I'm eating. What am I doing? So
Yeah.
boom, he emptied the clip. Boom, he closed the door. He scurried off.
That's
But I
crazy.
seen that.
But-
That was crazy. Though.
even like, I don't know. I just know society, because now it's like, okay, now I'm getting to a different topic with the whole blacks and whites period. Because I know even with white women stealing out the store compared to black women stealing out the store, like, the white people really be the ones stealing, if we were to talk about that. But it's like they target the black people because that's just a stereotype that they come with. Like, being black, it's like you're expected to be the problem. Like, even like being a part of different organizations on campus, like, we've had like racist encounters with like, and it's just like, because you could be talking in the most calm tone, but it's like they expect you to react a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a stereotype that black women come with a lot, because it's
Yeah,
like,
the angry black woman
yeah,
stereotype.
because it's like they literally just talking to you. They telling you something that you did that they don't like, and I feel like white women aren't as confrontational. Like, it's more so like, you did this, and I'm gonna go talk to my friend about you. But a black woman, they gonna tell you straight up, you flaw. Or
Yeah.
why you, like, you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, moving on to the white, or not even the white, any other race compared to certain other races, is like, you're expected, you have a certain perspective of how you're supposed to react to things. But in a sense, like, it's hard to even weigh them. Like, black
Yeah,
men,
it
black
is.
women, black men, because it's like you got a lot for black men, but you got a lot of black for women. So it's like,
Yeah.
They both have that
Yeah.
difficulty. It's just what type of situation you're in
Yeah.
and how you go about it
Yeah.
is really going to determine the outcome for it.
yeah,
I feel like it's just different perspectives. I feel like in the marketplace, I feel like black women have it worse because, well, just because they're a woman, there's this idea that, oh, they probably shouldn't be in leadership or they're too emotional, so they can't, do certain things or something like that. But I feel like emotionally for black men, that's where, they have it, quote unquote, worse because, they're supposed to be a certain way. They're not supposed to show their feelings or they're not supposed to be emotional. So, I don't know. I feel like it's just...
I mean, it just it's hard to pinpoint a who, because it's like, for one, both sides got too many stereotypes like that it come with. So I feel like it's just hard to pinpoint a who. But I mean, yeah, it's just hard to pinpoint a who. Like, what it come with is just, it's bad that is even like
It got into this way
because it's like, I don't know, that
because other
encounter we
races don't
had,
have to go through this at all.
like, not that we know of. I say it like that because I know a lot of people. I remember I had a friend who was I think he's Hispanic or something.
But I'm saying as like light race because I know if other than white, I know you definitely have some difficulties. Like Hispanics, they definitely go through some of the stuff we like. Maybe not as harsh as we go through, but they still go through difficulties and they have to
in
move
their
different.
own way, yeah.
But I'm just saying like being white, you really don't have to, like, you can walk around like anywhere.
Yeah, like I know a lot of white people don't even have a fear of being pulled over.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm scared to get pulled over.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Riding with these white people, it really shows you like they don't give a because I want to say what I want to say, but I know this being on air. But it's like they drive completely different.
Yes.
Windows down, music blasting. They
Carefree. They drive carefree.
Yes.
It's just like
damn. I'll probably be like on my
when I
P's
see
and
the
Q's.
police, I turn the radio down.
What I'm telling you.
We
Yes.
all right, little commercial break. Cause no, like I don't know, like even I done got pulled over twice. I hate being pulled over. First time I got pulled over hard, and my like shit just came out at that point. Like I was done. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about, and it's like to the point now you gotta, even because it's like the body cam footage be getting altered. You know that junk get lost quick.
Yeah.
So it's like this ain't finna save my life, and it's like I don't like when people get pulled over and they feel like they got a point to prove. Like, oh, I'm not gonna cooperate. You getting my full cooperation.
Yes,
Full
sir. Yes, sir.
Is it okay if before I make any sudden movements, I'll be like, okay, I'm finna do this now. I'm letting you know, so you ain't gotta. But the two times I got pulled over, they was pretty cool cops. But it's like still because you can have one cool cop and the other partner can be a hothead.
Yeah.
That's really because you notice like in most situations, like the other cop be like, "What you doing?" And you got some of them who got a dominant partner and they just let their partner take over. So it's like, nah, they done shot you all up, and the other partner just like they don't even want to know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah. But white people, they're carefree when
really
it
are
comes to.
Hell, they tell the cop what they did wrong. Like, what you pulling up on me for like that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
They be real quick. Let me speak to your supervisor. I don't even want to talk to him.
I don't even want to go to the authority for it.
You know what I'm saying? We could deal with this lady in court.
Well, give me a ticket.
Right. We can, like, police brutality is so high right now. Like, and it's like, no consequence. It's like, they don't even care. You know what I'm saying? They don't even care because it's like, like, racism is everywhere. Like, it's so, like, because it's like, it starts with the police, yes, but you still got to deal with the judge. You still got to deal with the jury.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you ask for a jury of your peers, they still, like, it's so many people that you got to beat in order to beat the racism and things like that. So it's like, when that happened, I don't even want to deal with it. Like, you get my full cooperation. Like, you want my life? Here you go. License, registration. What else? I can show you my gas receipt that I just got to full tank if you want me to. Like, that's just, it's scary. And it's so bad. You got to live like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the fact that the world came to like this and that. Say I want children. Hey, my son, my daughter got to be raised up in that. I got to tell them.
You got to teach
like,
them.
Exactly. Because my people sat me down, told me like what to do.
Yeah.
Like, if the police pull you over, you got to do this, that, and third. White
Like,
people definitely ain't had to sit down with their kids and tell them not to do that.
Nah,
Yeah.
I feel like different. It's different. It's different for different, like, cause you know, like,
It's different for different races. bro.
yeah, because it's like, I feel like white people still, to an extent, live in slavery. Like, in their ideas, some of them hate that we free. Some of them don't
Yeah.
like that. Like, some of them genuinely don't like. I work at. I don't even know if I say this. Working where I work, it's like,
Yo, do not give you a drop.
yeah,
Do
yeah.
not give
Can't
you
get a job. But like working where I work is like seeing people come through the drive through. I don't even have people like when you trying to interact with them, they don't even want to roll the window down. They just keep going. Like,
Really?
Like, cause it's like the way it's supposed to break up is like we gotta break it up in the lanes, the drive through. So it's like I'm trying to send them to another lane. They see me, and then it sometimes like I even gotta stand at a certain spot where it's like you gotta roll your window down to talk to me or you gonna hit me.
Yeah.
They'll just sit right there. And it's just like, I just be like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm so, I don't want to say accustomed to it, but it's like, I know what it is. Like, I don't
Yeah.
even try to sell myself short that people different. Because it's like, I understand some people are different, but you got to understand some people not different. Some
Yeah.
people still feel like we should not be free. So it's like, I'm not even finna play with you. You want to go over there, go ahead. You're going to take a little longer to get your food. That's on you. Now you look crazy. You get what I'm saying? I'm not
Right.
even finna try to control what I can't control. So...
I mean, if they gonna act like that, they gonna act like that.
Yeah,
I
it's like,
can't control emotions. Or
you know,
control their actions.
it's gonna take a change in their life, but I'm just not gonna be that change. They might
Yeah.
they might see something else that just give them that spark of interest.
Right.
But it's like, and it's sad because that's like what our people fought for. Like that's what our ancestors like. You know, everybody made certain moves with different movements and different. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we you know we fought back then, but we still fighting. I feel like.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's? Let me see. Let me find that bit. What's your "I'm never drinking it again" story?
I really don't have.
I
one.
don't know. You drink, Josh? No.
A little bit.
You got a crazy
Oh,
story?
in the past.
In the past, you got a crazy past story about never drinking again?
Yeah, it's like the first time I blacked out.
Oh, I never got to blackout.
Oh, we see why you used to drink back then. Ain't on that mall. Black eye.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Well, it wasn't like I still remember what happened.
Yeah,
But
but
it
you
was
know
like-
you did that. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
For me, I'd say I had Crown one time, and we was going to the club. We didn't realize how much we drank before we even got. When we got there, we was like, oh,
You
shit.
just trying to throw them back before you
What?
get in there so you can
Yeah,
be.
just so I know I'm
Yeah.
lit in that bitch.
Because you can't get it when you're in there. Yeah, so you got to get it while it's good.
Boom, I'm in the party. I'm like, damn, this shit going a little bit too good. I'm feeling myself. I'm in there. I'm dancing and shit. And boom, I'm just. It got to a point where I know I'm f***ed up because I'm in places I don't remember. I walked over there, so I'm like, damn, how I got here? Boom, boom. I'm in the party. Boom, how the fuck I got here? It's like I
Yes.
realized, god damn. It's like it really, cause it's like, boom, I'm popping up all these places I don't remember coming here. Boom, next day I just know I'm in my bed, and I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. All I know, I got videos on my phone. I don't even know who these people is in this video with me, but I'm just like, we were just lit. But that's probably my never drinking again story. 'Cause boom, waking up, I was throwing up. Felt like hell, bro.
I never threw up.
Yeah, nah.
I didn't have no like, what you call it?
Alcohol poisoning.
No, alcohol poisoning. It's when you wake up and it's like
Hangover.
Hangover.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a hangover. I was just like throwing up and shit.
I think that's a hangover.
Yeah.
That is. Damn, I
that-
don't drink. I don't
that's
drink. So
your
I don't
hangover.
know like that. I don't drink like
But
that.
nah, I don't have a story. Like, I think it's always because I'm the friend, like, not in the moment of the group, but I'm always the one making sure, like, everybody okay.
Yeah.
So, DD.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't even be driving. I just still be making sure if the DD can't drive, I could drive. Because it's like,
Just in case.
you sure you okay? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't really have a story because even like,
I need you to walk in a straight line before you
yeah,
come to this
who?
park.
I be
You walking
testing
that-
people. Who you for
I
say them
need-
ABCs backwards.
What?
Before we
I don't
even-
play that. I don't play that.
Bruh,
Like, if
like-
we get to the point, man, I just won't drink. I'll be sober. It's cool.
That's what I'll be saying. Like, but it's like, I don't have a story.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
I don't have to.
I've never blacked out.
Yeah, blacked out.
Never had a hangover.
And it's crazy Cause it's like the white people here, man, they love blacking out every time. That's their whole goal is to black out.
They be talking about that at work. She was like, "Yeah, I blacked out last night." And you know? Like, what?
Oh, why are you here?
Yeah. Hey,
It's like for example, when they go to Keys, their whole mission is to get fucked up. And it's like when you get fucked up, like how we
It's
saying
the middle of the week.
exactly, and it's like how we saying white people live carefree, so it's like you don't even have you're not even on your P's and Q's for real.
Yeah.
So it's like you getting fucked up. People see you get fucked up, but they still take advantage. They see you or not. They see you going slower than usually. Like they definitely gonna take advantage if you're doing that. But yeah, I be hearing they want to black out. They want to get fucked up. They want to be able to like say, oh yeah, I couldn't remember last night. No, I hear that.
Oh.
Cause like anything could have happened. I don't got no memory of it.
Yeah. Nah. Never again.
Let's see. With that being said, speaking of blacking out, like have y'all ever had a racist encounter? I mean, I know. Like I said, I went to a primarily white institute, meaning from 9th grade to now, I've been in school with primarily white folks. So it's like I've had a few, but it's like over the years it took me a time to realize like that was a racist encounter. Like as you grow, you realize like dang, like you don't tell nobody that. You don't do that to nobody. You get what I'm saying? Like I've had teachers who's even like a little on the do they rock with black people for real? Like you gotta have that talk with yourself about your teachers.
Yeah.
So it's like even like I said with being in an organization and like knowing I do represent an organization, I ain't gonna say too much about it. But it's like just off the simple fact of they was in the wrong. The people who we was dealing with, they was in the wrong. And it's like to like flip it on us as like black people, it's like that's what's expected. Like, you remain cool, even as a black person, you can remain cool, calm, and collected, and people will still flip the narrative on you.
That's true.
So it was like that, and then even and recently I could be more detailed with this in class. I had an 8 a.m. science class, and y'all know at the end of the year you get a group project. Yeah. So the group project, you got to reach out to the members and stuff. Now, I'm always on my Canvas, like I'm always paying attention to my messages, everything. Now this class, I hadn't been to the class in like a week, I think, because we only meet twice. So I think I was sick, I couldn't go to class. So, when I finally did go, like earlier in the year, like the people knew who I was. I'm the only black person in the group, and they was talking about making a group chat. But the thing is, it was like after class, so I had kind of dipped off. But they knew, they know I'm in the group. So now it's time to turn the project in. Months later, nobody added me to no group, no nothing, like none of that. So I reached out to them and I'm like, and then they was like, "Oh, we already submitted it." Like,
what?
Fam, I was hot. Fam,
better be on that.
I was so hot, bro, and I'm like, everybody else in the group was, I don't like, it's hard to say that was racist.
Yeah.
But that was racist. I told my mama. She was like, that was racist. Like, she said, because it's like, they didn't have no other reason to not, you get what I'm saying, reach out. And so it was just kind of like, but I had reached out to the teacher and she still letting me just do it by myself. Because it's like, before I even started talking to her, I had the project done halfway by myself. Like, this is a project for 6 people. I'm doing it by myself. And it's just like, that's what it come with. Like, being a black person, like, in this new age. It's like, because it's like racism is so common. Like, it's so accepted, it seems like. Like, you can do something and it's so hard.
It's more normalized.
Yeah. It's hard to, like, I guess, give someone a consequence for it, it seems
right.
Like,
yes. Oh, my God.
Like,
especially at my old school.
Yes, like, it's accepted. It's like,
I've heard stories, bro.
You just look the other way.
Yeah. I feel like, for me, I haven't had, like, a racist moment, but I definitely had, like, ignorant moments. Like, it wasn't trying to be racist, but what you said was, it wasn't not racist. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I've always had, like, the ignorant, like, little spurts or, like, snippets, but nothing crazy.
Yeah. Adding on to that, like, ignorant, I feel like most white people, like, I think what they say they don't know is racist until you have to be like, hey, that's not
Yeah.
cool. Like that's definitely like some racist, but in their eyes they think they're just having fun
Yeah.
or they're just trying to be funny. Like
Or they was just trying to be cool or fit
yeah,
in or
they
something.
they trying to fit in. But yeah, that I definitely had some definitely like ignorant shit and said that's made you like think like what the you mean by that
Yeah.
type shit. But was it me?
I could go.
Go ahead.
What do you think the future looks like for Black America?
I feel like the future for Black America is like it's good, but at the same time it's scary because it's like the success rate for Black owned has definitely gone up. Like Black women, I know I just seen an article the other day about the first Black female Chick-fil-A operator, and that's big. Like, cause I don't even see many Black Chick-fil-A operators, cause y'all know Chick-fil-A's are individually owned. So she's like the first Black female Chick-fil-A owner, and for like Chick-fil-A to be like such $1 million company like it is, that's huge. So it's like more successes like that are starting to like arise in today's society, but where it becomes scary at is the gun violence part.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people, like a lot of us are. It's not even like a they know any better type thing because it's like it's so normalized. So like being in the streets is a normal thing nowadays. Like people look at it like this is a lot saying you like okay. I don't want to say it like it's a bad thing because it is a bad thing. People lose their life to something that don't give them nothing.
Yeah.
I feel like, but it's like
basically they're making it cool to where it's something that's not really that cool.
Yeah,
like,
it's dangerous.
like the streets is not that cool. Like you really like that shit is real. Like just because we rap about it and like we put it in our songs and you be like we'll post up in the hood and stuff, don't make it cool. It just what we do is cool. So that's why people want to add on to what we doing.
Yeah, but it's like the reason I say it's scary is because it's like even with the drugs, like people dying left and right off pills, gun violence, like Black America, and it's like it's so scary because it's like this is why like I don't want to say like it's gonna limit our success, but it's like the headlines is gonna push. They gonna push more that bad persona than the good persona, and I feel like that's gonna damage the even with the rappers, and they're they trying to hit them with Ricos and everything. Like I feel like that damages success of Black America as well. It's just so many different factors, so it's hard to say like it's like we getting better on one end, but it's like we dropping on another end at the same time. Because it's like
add on what you saying with how the bad news about what Black people do is really getting put on the media. Like that's really what makes the news, all the bad stuff.
Yeah.
They're not gonna put out that say somebody discovered a cure for a disease and it was a Black doctor. They're not gonna put that out there.
Or like what you said, the first Black Chick-fil-A operator.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
So
it was just like just stuff like that in general. I feel like because it defines our culture. Like, at the end of the day, like, a lot of people be like, man, I'm do me for me. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, when they sit back and, like, analyze things, they looking at us as a whole. Like, they looking at the people, as...
like a statistic.
Yeah, a statistic.
And if one black person mess up, it fucks everything else up.
Yeah.
And it's like, a lot of that bad being put on the media is a lot of reasons why when we go out in public, it's like, people still want us to be, it's not saying they got a right to feel that way because they don't. It ain't like they not doing no, more wrong than we is because it's just like it's Black people in the streets, it's white people in the streets, it's Hispanics in the streets. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like they pinpointed on, us so bad because it's like, I don't know, it's just so like weird. Like
I feel like that goes all the way back to slavery and how they treat us. So it's like it's in their genes to kind of be hesitant or act a certain way towards us.
It's just like a systematic mindset.
Yeah.
For them and for us. I feel like we still have, or not, like, in general, I feel like in some aspects we still have, like, a slave mindset.
Yeah, even with jail.
Yeah.
Like, people call going to jail earning their stripes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is cool to you. Like, sitting in a prison, not being able to see nobody. This is This is normal.
cooped up there for years, not months,
like,
years.
This normal. Like in the system, I heard you gotta pay to be in jail. That's number one. Like it's a certain way that work, and jails get paid for you being there. So in the day, like, are the bad that's being publicized and the bad that's going on with the Black America in the streets and the gun violence and the pills and the in and out of the system, like that's why I want to say it's so normalized, because it's like we set the film and it's like we okay with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, people is just like, this life, I'm still going to try to find a way to do me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't know. It's.
No, I definitely agree with you on that.
But I definitely hope the success rate for blacks, like, because it's like, even at the end of the day, though, we still got some good. Because it's like, even
for
with
sure.
it girls, like, for example, Jada Whale. Like, for her to be a black, successful female, little baby, like, people like that, it's like, okay, like, this is where the success part comes
Right.
in. But then it's like, even with Thug, like, he's successful, but it's like, that Rico is like, damn. You get what I'm saying? Like, people always gonna have that persona in the back of their head, like, this what it is.
Like, he's still a thug.
Yeah.
Even though he got out of
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Next question. Do you feel like a black person can be whitewashed? Like, do y'all feel like whitewash is a thing?
Yes. I'm going to say whitewash in the sense of they would rather side with the white people than black people, than people with their color. But at the same time, I can't really get mad at them for it, because if you grew up around white people, that's all you know.
Yeah.
Like, if you grew up in the suburbs around all white people, white neighborhood, gated fence, that's all you know. So of course you're gonna go with that. But I think it just really depends where you at, like in society. Cause in Florida you're gonna find some whitewash, but there's not too many whitewash to where they're gonna lose their sense of like
Culture?
yeah, culture. Like, but going to Ohio, they don't hood in Ohio or something like that. I don't really think of course they probably got black people, but I mean like Florida hood. I don't think they got no hood for real in Ohio.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
I feel like
They do,
I
but
feel like
nothing like too.
I feel like
too
everywhere
tough.
got a hood. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like everywhere has a hood, but it's like when I think whitewashed, I think like, for one, it all depends on what you feel somewhere. Because I know a lot of people, just because you speak proper, people think, oh, you whitewashed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like even this go all the way back to the ancestors, slavery, everything. People get a persona of the white people as like the good that they do. So like, if the way a white person speaks, like they classify that as talking white, like, just because they talk proper. But it's like, if somebody talk proper, or even though they dress a certain way, one thing about white people, they is gonna save some money on what they wear. So it's like, when black people start dressing like that, it's like, okay, they whitewash, but it's like, really, they just being smart. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, it all depends on what you classify as whitewash. Now, I done heard some, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this, but I done heard some stories about black girls and, white sororities, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just, it all depends on how comfortable you are with your culture. I feel like that's where the term whitewash comes into play. If you want to be, I know a lot of people feel like they want to be white, just like I know a lot of white people feel like they want to be black. But it's like, if you're comfortable with your culture, if you're uncomfortable with your culture, that's when that whitewash come into play. Because a lot of girls may perm their hair because they wanted to be straighter, so that way they can appear to be more like a white woman. Or they may
or fit in.
They may take them new Air Forces and drag them through the mud. Cause you get what I'm saying? It's like, it depends on what you classify to be white.
Yeah.
To classify yourself as whitewash. Because I know back in high school, like I said, I went to a primarily white institute. So it's like, the more I go around certain people, it's like, oh, you becoming, you get what I'm saying? But it's like, at the end of the day, like, I'm learning. Because it's like, at the end of the day, yes, black people are becoming more successful, but I still feel like white people is still in the success rate. You know what I'm saying? Of rich and wealthy. Yeah. The majority of rich and wealthy is white people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, taking certain things that you learn from them can be perceived to someone who wasn't exposed to this as whitewashed. So language, dressing, Even food. Like, it just really all depends on what you classify as whitewash. That's why I want to say, yeah, people can be whitewashed if they want to be white, if they want to have straight hair, if they buying blue contacts because they want blue eyes, or if they, you get what I'm saying, like, in that aspect. But it's like, if you talking proper, or if you throwing on some Birks, or, you know, a little, what's the, they like other brands, little things like that. If you around here in the truck, the big trucks that they, you know what I'm saying, it's not really whitewash. You just...
Yeah.
You learning what you need to from them, and you using it to your advantage. I wouldn't say that's being whitewashed. I say that's just being smart.
I feel like you can be whitewashed, but I don't like the term whitewash. Like,
There's a better word for it. I see what you're saying. There's like you can definitely use something other than whitewash.
I don't even think it's the term. I feel like the idea of being whitewashed is, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like you just. I don't know. You guys did bring up some good points, in terms of like, if you value, like, or if you want to be, like, let's say you're a black person and you want to be white. I feel like that's more so like the whitewash type of thing. But if you have like tendencies, or if you like you said, talk proper, or you dress a certain way, I feel like that's just
you being you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
Y'all said that didn't sing like a mother.
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
you just being you. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the culture is changing. Like, you bringing
That's
your
another
own
thing.
culture.
Yeah,
So I don't know. That's my 2 cents.
yeah. It's just, it all depends on what you classify it as.
Yeah.
Like, what you feel like whitewashed even is.
Yeah.
I guess it's my turn now. So, what are some of y'all, away from, you know, the race question, the culture question, what's like getting more in personal side, what are some icks you have just in general?
I don't know. For me, like, when you smack.
Oh, I hate
When you-
smacking.
When you smack, like, bro, like,
Yeah.
I hate smacking.
bro, like, close your mouth.
Right,
Close your mouth, bro.
right.
Come on.
I'd say when you got that white shit on your tongue,
You should be around nobody who got that on their tongue mouth.
that's it. I don't
At
even
all.
want to talk no more. I don't want to talk to you no more.
At all. That
'Cause
shit,
like,
it shouldn't be there.
I just seen that. I know all I need to know. I know all I need to know off just seeing that. Like, I don't need to talk to you anymore. I know all I need to know
That's
right there and there.
crazy.
Nah, Ickamon is if like we on a 2-lane road and you know you going the same miles per hour as the person next to you, get over. Get over. Why is you in this lane? And then it's like they get mad at you because you riding on them. What I'm supposed to do? I want to go past you, so I'm gonna ride on you till you move out the way.
Yeah.
That's just like a big like.
Ooh, I got one. It's, you know how you, this might be for Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A be stingy with their sauce.
Oh.
Or McDonald's.
Yeah.
And then
I'll
they
be
be
asking
charging
for
extra.
one.
It's only
What?
two. It's two sauces per meal.
And then they charge you extra.
I need
Two
three.
sauces work for me though.
I need three. I need
Yeah,
3 sauces.
three.
I need 3
Three a
sauces.
little wow. I can see if you get like a
Wow.
12
One on the
count.
sandwich.
If you get a
Thank
12
you.
count nugget and a large fry, okay, 3.
Yes,
No, no,
that's
no, no,
exactly,
no.
that's exactly my
Hold on,
order.
How many
No,
sauces
no, no.
y'all use? Because I'm a 2 sauce type person.
I'm a 3+. Because
Exactly,
one for
3+.
one for the sandwich if I
Thank
get a
you.
sandwich, and then it's a medium, so I double dip. So
See, that's y'all problem. Y'all trying to be too saucy.
no, why?
Add all them
no,
extra- add
no,
all
no,
them
no,
extra
no,
calories.
No. Because, for example, that 12 count and the large fry.
Okay, that's 3
boom,
sauces.
That's three sauce worth.
That's 3 sauces. I could maybe 4 because you got 12 nuggets. You got a large fry, but like
and I like to dip that motherfucker. If I got more sauce, I like to
know,
dip.
dip.
I like to dip more, so I know I got.
I like my
see,
flavor.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have dry fries. I mean, you
Because
can.
it don't
but, like,
taste good plain with nothing on it.
exactly.
that is true. No, bro. When I be asking them, do they want sauce? They be like, no. Wow. That's
That's
crazy.
it.
Especially
That's
when
the
y'all,
egg.
That's
like,
it. Yes, dry food. Oh, I love
yeah,
sauce. I can't not have sauce with my food, like
It's like once you put the sauce on it, it don't taste right without it.
at all. At all. There's no other way to eat it. Another ick of mine. I don't know. I don't know. It really all depends. I hate wearing. It might be a me thing. Wearing long pants with like shoes that like look too long. Like, am I making sense? Like,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like-
Like, let's say you weren't. I don't know.
like if you got on like some long shoes and like you got on some skinny jeans, it's like
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't know how to put it. Like
Like you got like some 270s.
Something that you got to put shorts on for. Like, I'm trying to think of a shoe.
Like 270s or something like that. Or like
270s and jeans.
Vapor Maxes or something like that.
I don't want to say Vapor Maxes, but 270s and jeans is wild.
I feel like you trying to say it just don't go well with the fit. Like the fit don't.
You matching.
You matching,
But
but
it's
the
like,
fit don't. It don't look fitted. It don't look fitted. It don't go together.
Like you too big down here. You need to level it up, please.
The build is crazy.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. What about you, Maz?
It would probably have to be like social media wise. I feel like it would probably be. I had some too. Oh, you know how they put them lyrics on the story with big, and you can't skip it. That's one of my icks. You know what I'm talking about?
Story go to another one.
Yeah, I hate that shit when the lyrics too big.
They know what they be doing.
Exactly.
Cause why you want to watch this full 15-second clip? I just be like, you know what? That's enough Instagram for right now.
What I click off the app. I can't even scroll anymore. I just get off the app completely. Another one I might have is like.
Oh, another one? My bad. I don't
go ahead.
cut you off.
Go ahead. I didn't.
But if I have to tell you where I'm going, like let's say we're hanging or like we're studying, and I just get up and be like, I'll be back, and you ask me where I'm going, every time I go.
Who's you? The question where I'm going. Type shit. Yeah.
Like why? Why do you need to know every time?
Especially, I see what you're saying. Especially if like I don't got no ties, like I'm just getting up. Grown ass man, I'm gonna get up and go. Like you feel me?
Oh no, I don't really be caring. I just be.
That's what I'm saying. We need more people like you. Don't care. Just why? I'm going somewhere. That's all you need to know.
One ick will probably be them one like you. I know you be seeing them at our school. They have like a dress and they got them big ass boots. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
They got them big ass boots. I seen it the other day. I was like, bro, that's the only like how do you get ready with that? Like you feel me? How you get ready with that shit? Like,
hey, bro. At first, I didn't know what he was talking about. You talking about the cast that young people?
Yes.
They came up.
Like you know, they be coming to school. They coming to class with all that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
It's not their fault. They fell down the stairs.
They fell down?
I don't know, bro. That's just like what I was.
I thought you meant like boots.
Yeah, like Timberland boots.
Yeah,
right?
like something.
Some have came with some Timberland boots, but some like they have like some of them.
Like they broke their legs.
It's not their fault.
No, but I'm saying
like the leather boots. Like
yeah, and
the,
those joints.
Yes,
They be
I know
coming
what you're
on with those leather ones that be big. That
You better
be
hold
high as
there and
hell.
watch it. We gonna have a dislike.
Well, we might just have this like
Nah, we straight.
But I've never seen the boot dress combo on campus. That's wild.
You see them a lot at Sovi.
Yeah. Freshmen for sure.
Maybe over there y'all do stay in a different building from me. So
yeah,
cause
and it's the building.
Plus, it's not like you're gonna be outside because you're already so you mainly gonna be inside if anything.
Yeah, and it's the
only time I go over there is go to what's called in the room. I'll never be over there. But if y'all enjoyed the podcast, we gonna end it off right here. We gonna drop a part 2 with the remaining questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure y'all like this video, send it to y'all friends, send it to y'all mama, email it to y'all teacher. Like, come on now, we need the.
We need the exposure for sure.
We need that support to up that black success rate we was just talking about. So y'all, please.
We can't do it without y'all.
Right, right. Make sure y'all follow our socials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because we got a lot of watchers, but we don't have a lot of subscribers, and that's when the coins start rolling in. So y'all
support.
Right, make it happen. So,
y'all ain't doing nothing. You sitting here watching.
Right,
right.
It's a click. It's just
You're doing nothing, bro.
Probably finna go scroll on TikTok after this.
What?
And all that's on the way. We's coming hard. We's coming heavy. We gonna stay consistent. So make sure y'all like, y'all comment, share this video, and y'all subscribe to
Go ahead,
our
follow the
channel.
Instagram too.
Yes. Everything
know
will
you
be
got
in
that.
the description below. And yeah, check us out. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next week. We will have more videos dropping every Sunday. And yeah, without further ado, I'm T.
I'm Miles.
And I'm Josh.
And this is Culture Thoughts.